Can you?
Yeah, I can.
All right, cool. So anyway, you told me that you didn't go to school because technically is today the last day or second to last?
Today is second to last day.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean, second to last? Explain.
It means today's um не знаю.
Well, second to last, it means that we have one more day before the actual last day, yeah?
Yeah.
It's Thursday, it's second to last, so it means that the last day it is
Sunday.
well, not exactly. Second to last means this, today and Friday. So yeah, I mean
The last.
Friday, we're thinking about school, of course. That's what it means.
Oh.
Yep. So if we think about school, technically tomorrow is the last day of school, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you think that it should have been maybe Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe? Or Friday is the last day? It works well with you. What do you think?
It works well with me.
Why? You don't think it should have been on the 25th, maybe? On 26th? I don't know. Why is it the 29th? You don't think it's a little too much? Enough with the school. You don't think so?
Yeah. I think because
So, tell me.
many people um go somewhere or
Absolutely.
just don't go to school.
And why don't they go to school? Even if they're not leaving anywhere, they're not traveling. I have a couple of students and they said exactly the same thing. A couple of students said that, you know what? I don't want to go to school tomorrow. Well, they said it before me yesterday. So why not? If they're not
So
leaving, why aren't
there
they
is
going?
there's already no people and already no lessons.
No lessons. But do you think that actually you go to school just for learning and knowledge or no?
I go to school for learning and for общаться
Communication,
and for communication.
to socialize, yeah? I go to school for communication, for social, to socialize. Yeah, socialization. Technically, all right. Okay, and that is definitely fun. So technically, if you're not learning anything, let's say today you didn't learn anything, let's say, then you could have still had fun, right? Talking and socializing with the kids. Is it a possibility?
Yeah, it's a possibility, but there's already no kids in school, so
Ooh, really? Almost no kids. What happened to all of them?
they are they all are gone.
They're all gone. Where?
They just don't want to go to school or gone somewhere.
Absolutely. All right, maybe traveling, maybe holiday, all right, and so on. Yes, totally. Or maybe just sitting at home and saying, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. Why? Well, what's the point? All right. Kind of like that. What about teachers, though? Do you have some teachers who said, you know what? Enough of you guys. I'm not coming this last week. I won't come. Do you have any teachers like that?
No, but we have teachers who say do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. They kind of said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. So you're going to do whatever you want. What about the grades? When were the grades in?
The grades in
Mm-hmm. When were the grades in? What does this mean?
they were in classes.
Not exactly. All right, so in, они как бы
When
пришли, именно закончили, такие, все, в финале. That's it. So tell me, when were the grades in? The final grades, they were in, we could say the final grades. When were they in? Last week? On Monday? When?
on Monday
On Monday. So,
uh, on Tuesday. I think.
uh-huh. When were basically the final grades given to students? Kind of like that. All right. Anyway, so yes, on Monday you're saying, okay, and how is everything for you? How is it, panning out for you? To pan out, by the way, kind of like, как оно выглядит, как оно будет у тебя, какая перспектива. So, how are your grades? How is it all panning out for you? Tell me.
It was a usual grade.
Usual, typical, like what? What is a typical grade?
Typical day at school.
Great. And then a grade. You said typical grades or typical day? How are your grades? How are they panning out for you? To pan out, it's like end up. We talked about ending up, yeah?
A grade это класс?
No. Grade это оценка. Grade or mark. All right, grade это класс тоже будет, если мы рассматриваем его в контексте класса. Например, what grade are you in? All right, это будет в каком классе ты. Но если какие оценки ты получаешь, мы не можем подумать, что какие классы ты получаешь. Это немножко странно, да? What grades do you get? All right. Обратите внимание, то это слово одинаковое, но перевод, конечно же, другой. Здесь это оценки, здесь это класс. You understand?
Yeah.
So answer these two questions. Go. Number one, what grade do you get? What grades do you get?
What grade do you get? I get 5s and 4s.
All right. I mostly get 5s and 4s. When you get a 5, do you get like some present or something? I don't know, chocolate or something? Anything? Any treats?
No, nothing.
Mm-hmm. What's a treat?
It's like как слово это?
What do you think it is? Treat is what?
Is это как награда?
Yes, thank you. Prize, награда будет prize, so treats, all right, so kind of like that, treats or prizes. Bill, prize usually it's like something substantial, something like a phone or, something like tangible, то, что можно ощутить. All right, so tangible, ощутимое что-то такое. All right, opposite of that. All right, intangible. All right, в двух словах понятна разница между tangible и intangible?
Ну да.
Какая разница?
Intangible это что-нибудь физическое.
Яха.
А intangible это наоборот.
Какой пример того и того? Give me some examples. Tell me, tangible what? What can be tangible? What can be intangible?
Intangible это просто поздравление.
Okay, good. Or maybe experience, yeah? Like, okay, that is true. Не знаю, ты куда-то едешь, там, ощутил в плане опыта. Вау, как классно было, так красиво, здорово. Давай еще раз сделаем. Right? А tangible, если кто-то тебе дарит не поездку, а...
Допустим, не знаю, какой-нибудь подарок именно физический.
Exactly. All right, something actual like a phone, a computer, and so on. Something, in other words, you can feel. All right, something that you can feel. And the other one, obviously, it's the opposite. Something that you can't feel. All right. Если это все было понятно и очевидно, мы можем заглянуть на шаг вперед и, конечно же, просто добавить слово asset. All right? Asset, чаще всего как бы с тинейджерами, с детьми, с тинейджерами я никогда не обсуждаю, в принципе, они просто неинтересные темы, мне кажется, вам, детям, студентам или, другими словами, тинейджерам. Но если мы кинем asset, это будет понятно. All right? Asset – это приобретение, получается, в бизнесе, в мире бизнеса, tangible asset, приобретение, то, что можно ощутить, это, например, там, factory, yeah? What kind of things? Понятно, да? В бизнесе что такое? Можно ощутить это. Получается, это такие вещи, как что? Factory, what else? Workers, например, приобретается компания, и в ней уже рабочий персонал. Рабочие, например, ты их знаешь по списку, прям по именам. What else can be there? What's a tangible asset?
Transport.
Transport. Like, in other words, a company owns vehicles, cars, let's say, all right, trucks and so on. So it's transport. Yes. Give me one more.
Buildings.
Buildings, absolute buildings. Yes. All right. Machinery. All right. Now, what is machinery? Tell me.
Оборудование.
Exactly. So equipment. All right. So this is an example of a tangible asset. Now, what is another example of intangible asset? It means what? Examples.
Means like money.
Money, technically. All right. Well, money is really like a tangible asset because you can kind of feel money. All right. So I would say that. So I was thinking about some like stocks, maybe. Yeah. I mean, is money an intangible asset? Again, money, most assets are intangible. Yes, in that sense. All right. Courts have decided that most monetary assets. Yes, absolutely. Then. All right. Which is weird because money is something physical. All right. Let's read that again. Intangible property includes. Let's read that.
Intangible property includes monetary assets in the bank. In
Investment accounts.
investment accounts, digital assets, and other items that do not have a physical form. A misconception is that money, because it has a physical form, is a tangible asset. Courts have decided Courts that have decided that most monetary assets are intangible.
Are intangible. Absolutely. This is why at first I thought, well, money technically, I mean, I have it. Там под подушкой складировать, да? Деньги это то, что physical, right? But я имею в виду, потому что если инвестировать в какую-то компанию, ты не инвестируешь, правильно, эту инвестицию как там под подушку, под матрас, правильно? Ты как бы даешь свои деньги, инвестируешь, и эти деньги плавают у кого-то другого человека в компании. Alright, так что из-за этого, да, давай тогда понимать то, что частая путаница, что people sometimes can think that money, it's a tangible asset because, well, I can feel me money, you know, like Scrooge McDuck. Remember that guy? Scrooge McDuck? Yeah. How he was, what was he doing in that? DuckTales. Oh, what was he doing?
I didn't see the cartoon.
At the very beginning of this cartoon, of course, this is what we saw. All right, but what is he doing? He's like,
he's swimming.
He's swimming in his money, like he's diving in it, right? This is funny. It's like, look, it says, all right, depth gauge is what? 90 FT, 90 feet, right? It says FT.
Feet.
90 feet. That's a lot, right? Absolutely. So it's like a lot of money. So again, see, most people think that money is tangible simply because of maybe this cartoon, because look at this guy. He has so much of it. All right. Anyway, we understand that money is indeed, for the most part, is, a monetary asset. So thus it makes it intangible. All right. Examples of such is, of course, copyrights. Yeah. What's a copyright?
Copyright?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What does that mean? Права на музыку, например, права на виртуальные права. Правильно? Вот это нельзя ощутить, например. Там, если, не знаю, там, сфотографировать картинку, you take a photo, ее загружаешь на интернет, и как результат это твоя же, правильно, фотография. Я не могу просто взять и сказать, это моя фотография. No! Потому что ты ее первый загрузил, потому что права интеллектуальные твои. Это твоя фотография. All right. Anyway, copyrights, investments, and stocks, well, which technically are investments, stocks, all right, and so on, etc. All right, let's do it like that. All right. Anyway, we'll definitely get back to that. Let's check your homework. Any questions about the homework?
No questions.
This is the homework, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let us see that now. Yeah, but didn't we check that?
No.
That's new homework. Okay, I'm sorry. It just kind of looks a lot like the old one. Huh. They've been swimming. Are you sure we didn't do that?
No.
Perfect continuous, просто мы с тобой уже проверяли. Ты серьезно?
Нет, домашнее я еще с ним не делал.
Oh, yeah? Окей, я тебя понял. Да, значит, мы просто его закрепляли, но домашнего не было, потому что у тебя ошибок, в принципе, не было с perfect continuous, из-за этого, я думаю, вроде бы уже мы делали. All right, anyway. I have been, yes, good job. This is, again, perfect continuous. Мы с тобой уже не раз закрепляли, так что нет смысла фанатеть с каждым из этих примеров. I see everything is correct. All right, so she's been making a cake. She is Anna. She has been playing tennis. Yeah. She
Yeah.
is Mag. Okay. He's been doing homework. It's Alex. Oh, okay, I got it. All right. And she's been, what is this? What's the second
Running,
letter? Running?
running.
What's the second letter?
You.
You? Okay, good. All right, so running a race. She's Liz. All right, cool. Sounds good. Well done. Let's move on back to this. Oh, yeah. This is true. I remember doing that last. Okay, read again and answer the questions. Let's see now. So, however, какой перевод however?
Несмотря на.
Yes. All right, so lorry. What's a lorry? Now, lorries are used more often. Lorry means what? Now, the word for lorry is
Truck.
truck. Thank you. All right, so however, they travel faster. Cool. So, yeah, again, how do we say the word? The
Pilot.
good. All right. And the last one. What is this?
Log.
What do people make out of logs?
They make wood.
They make wood. Yes, log is wood. Technically, I was thinking about furniture, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What kind of
No,
furniture do you?
they make доски.
Boards? Let's go board. Yeah. Of course. Wood это чаще всего материал или просто дерево, конечно же, or wood. All right. Is your table wooden or metal or glass?
My table is wooden.
Uh-huh. Good. What kind of furniture do you prefer? Glass, wooden, or I don't know, metal, I guess. Which one do you like more?
Prefer
Why?
wooden because it's more beautiful and comfortable for me.
Good. All right. So it's more beautiful and comfortable. All right. Well done. Yeah, that's a good job on the homework. Well done. All right. Did we talk about this? Tell me.
No, we
No?
didn't.
What is this? Can you tell me what this is?
Maybe it's cinema.
Yeah, more. The sign. What does it
No,
mean? It is a cinema, yes.
no food.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, when I see this, what comes to mind is, let's use it like that.
When I see this, what comes to mind is
Finish this.
no food in the cinema.
Mm-hmm. But think about it. Is it no food or no popcorn and soda? What do you think? Why do you think it's no food? What if I have cheese or something or smelly eggs? Can I eat them?
I don't know. Maybe no.
Mm-hmm. Why not? I'm hungry. I want to eat. Why not? Why can't I?
Maybe because you can distract others and you can make floor dirty.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But this is why we have cleaning personnel. What do? Cleaning personnel does what?
They clean everything.
Uh-huh. Personnel clean everything by doing what? By how do they do that?
Washing.
All right, washing, yes, but maybe something else. Washing is like really washing. You know, when something's really terribly dirty, you wash it. But usually they use something else. Last try, they use what's that?
They
They sweep, yeah, by sweeping. What does it mean to sweep?
sweep. No, misty.
So yeah. All right. So, do you sweep at home?
No, we don't sweep home. We usually vacuum clean it.
Not bad. All right, do you have a robot vacuum cleaning the floor?
No, we have a vacuum cleaner.
A vacuum cleaner, I know, but is it a robot vacuum cleaner?
No, it's
Man,
hand vacuum cleaner.
manual.
Manual.
Manual, what does that mean? Manual or automatic?
Как manual.
Ручной.
Ручной.
То же самое. Hand, когда мы говорим это в плане, он в руку помещается, такой удобный, right? Не такой большой в таком контексте. Но если говорим, мы физически сами должны это все делать, of course, it's manual. Now, what do you think about automatic vacuum cleaner? What's your idea when it comes to that?
I don't know. Robot?
Yeah, so what's your idea? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? What do you think? Would you like to? Maybe your parents talked about it. What do you think about this?
We had it when we lived in other
City?
town.
And what happened to it? You left it behind? You couldn't take it with you?
We couldn't take it with us.
Why? It's not that big, is it? Why you didn't take it with you?
It's heavy and big.
Whoa, I didn't know
So
that.
we had a lot of other things.
So we
sold it.
I see. We had a lot of, or plenty of, plenty of other things which we needed to what?
To take with us.
To take with us, absolutely. All right, so finish this.
So we sold it.
So we sold it sounds good. Or so we had to.
Had to sold it.
Had to.
Sell it.
Not sale, sell. Sell it.
To sell.
We had to sell it.
So we had to sell it.
We had to sell it, of course. Did you like it? Do you miss it? Or maybe it had a name? No, sometimes people name them. Do you miss it?
Yeah. He had a name.
That's what I'm thinking. What was the name?
I was younger.
I was younger, and you named it?
Yeah.
It's like a little pet, yeah?
Yeah, but
cool.
I don't remember his name.
That's cool. All right, so yeah. Now, was it efficient? Was this an efficient vacuum cleaner?
Efficient это компактный?
No, компактный. Так и будет compact. All right. Efficient. All right. Эффективный. Did it do a good job cleaning? Or you said, man, again, so messy. You didn't do a good job. You're horrible. Was it efficient?
Yeah, it was very efficient and convenient.
Nice, nice. What made it convenient?
That it, no, the fact that you shouldn't do anything. The fact that
by yourself,
the fact that it does everything by itself. Itself.
The fact that it does everything by itself. Absolutely. All right. I love that. The fact that, all right, good job. All right. So when it's discharging, what does it do?
It goes to his charger.
His, all right. Well, to
it's
kind of like charger to its power bank. I know, most people think they're tiny, they're small, but this one is a giant. Look at this. It's huge. Look at the person's hands. And look at this one. Look at that. What do you think about that? Big?
Yeah, we had like this one.
Of course. All right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Some cartridges, some maybe clean filters or something. I don't know, perhaps. This one actually operates on water. Wow. So It doesn't have like a dust bag. It actually probably has like a little container with water, because otherwise, why would they show us this? Most likely, yeah. All right. Alrighty, cool. So yeah, not bad, not bad. All right. Do you think that this is the future for cleaning? More and more people will have this. What do you think?
I think yes.
Why do you think so?
Because it's very convenient to save time.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think that this is the future of what?
Cleaning.
Uh-huh.
It helps to save time.
Because it helps people. Let's say people. It helps people to save time. And I believe, or most people believe, that they shouldn't spend what?
That they shouldn't spend their they shouldn't
Their
spend
time doing what?
free time maybe.
Their free time, or their free time cleaning. Let's repeat that again, please. I think that
I think that this is the future of cleaning because it helps people to save time, and most people believe that they shouldn't spend their free time cleaning.
absolutely. All right. I agree with that. So yeah, it's kind of like with cooking. Would you say that it's the same thing with cooking?
No, I don't know, with cooking.
Yeah. In other words, why should I cook if I can just call an order? What do you think? Is it the same thing with cooking? The future also tells us that we won't cook?
Like delivery or
What?
delivery robots.
Yeah, delivery. That's what I'm thinking. Do you think that in the future people will also stop cooking or no?
Yeah. No. I don't know.
What do you think?
I think no, because it's like a hobby and job for many people.
Yeah, it is. Do you think cleaning is a hobby? Some people are crazy about cleaning. No?
No, cleaning, no.
No?
But
You don't know any people like that, yeah?
yeah,
But cooking, do you know some people who adore cooking?
it's me. It's
Not
me.
bad. It's you. Absolutely, absolutely. I don't know, like these people, they adore how their house or their apartment is being cleaned. They're like a complete smart cleaning experience. Nice, nice. And what do you think they're doing?
They are, I
They're
know,
lying
read
on the where? They're lying
on the
on the
floor.
floor. Not exactly on the floor, but also on the. I mean, we can. It's obviously the floor, but this is what
This is protection ladder.
I was thinking about. Carpet. Yeah, probably a carpet.
Uh,
They're lying
uh,
on a carpet or something. Okay. And maybe the girl is, what is she doing? She is what?
she's reading something.
Could be, but maybe she's managing. Yeah. Maybe there's somehow connection. Maybe. All right. Could you manage your cleaning agent? Could you connect it to your phone? Maybe. No.
No.
You couldn't. All right. I see. All right. Anyway, let's move on back to this now. All right. So again, when you visit movie theaters, cinemas, do you see similar signs?
No, I don't see them.
Let's say when it comes to me, I haven't ever seen anything like that.
When it comes to me, I haven't ever seen anything like that.
Seen, yeah.
Seen. I
When it
haven't.
comes to me, I have never seen any such signs. Let's say it again.
I have never seen anything such signs.
Oops, sorry. Yes, of course. Any such signs. All right. When it comes to me, let's repeat that again. When it comes to me.
When it comes to me,
Good.
I've never seen any such signs.
All righty. Cool. All right, check it out. What is this? These are pictures of what? What is that?
Of sandbox.
Sandboxes, of course. These are pictures of sandboxes. Now, why do you think we have them? What for?
We have them for kids.
For little kids or big kids?
For little kids.
Usually for little kids, of course. All right. And why do we need them?
We need them. Kids need them to play with sand.
Playing sounds good. Okay. Playing in the sand, that sounds lovely. Do you think it's fun for you?
No, it's not fun for me because.
Why not?
I'm too big for it.
Ooh, okay. All right. So, and they build, what kind of things they build? Tell me.
They build sandcastles.
Sandcastles, totally. What do they use for that?
They use their toy tools.
Toy tools, absolutely. All right. So, when did you actually stop going to, I don't know, places which had sandboxes? How old were you? Can you remember?
I don't know, maybe 7 years old.
I see. All right. So, and what about your sister? I mean, she's younger than you. Does she enjoy going to these places?
No. She's too big for it too.
Big for it too. I understand. All right. So, what kind of things that you do in common? What things do you do in common?
No, I read books, play PC games, Vogue.
What does this mean to do something in common?
Like do something usually.
Together. That's what it means. All right. Common — это типичный, а in common — то, что вы делаете вместе, совместно, другими словами. For example, you like reading, she likes reading. All right. We have this in common. So when, or let's say, what do you have in common with someone, right? And name, for example, or your dad, your mom, anybody. I mean, all right. So what do you have in common with your sister? Tell me.
Have in common with my sister. No, we go to school. We play table games.
Okay.
We watch TV.
Not bad. So we enjoy doing those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. So do you think it's always has to be like sand? Should it always be sand in a sandbox? What do you think?
I think yes.
You think so? All right. I suppose that's why the name says what? It says sandbox. Yeah. Of course. Of course. All right. The kid, I mean, do you think he's a little too big for the sandbox? What do you think? Is he a little too big or no?
No.
Uh-huh.
He's young.
I understand. All right. Young or pretty small. All right. Pretty little. Kind of like that. So he's a little messy though, yeah?
Messy.
He's a little messy. Look at the mess. Dirty, messy. What do you think? Is it okay for kids to get messy in a sandbox?
Yeah, it's okay for them.
Why do you think it's okay?
Because they're kids. They usually play with everything.
Usually play with everything? Absolutely. All right. Anyway, let's get back to something else. All right. Now, you told me about racing, and I think we discussed that. Did we? Did we talk about NASCAR?
No.
No? Have you ever heard of a sport called NASCAR? NASCAR.
Of course, yes.
Have you ever watched it?
Yeah, I've watched it.
How often? When? Tell me.
I watched it on YouTube.
What prompted that?
What
prompted that?
prompted?
What resulted in that? What brought it up? Kind of like that.
What's the reason for that?
What's the reason for that too?
Um, I watched it just for fun.
All right, just for fun. And how did you come about? Like, in other words, like, did you like it? Was it fun? Was it interesting?
Yeah, it's fun.
Not bad, all right. Are you the only person who likes racing in the family?
Yeah. My granddad also likes F F1
F1, Formula One racing, yeah?
Formula One.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Very cool. What can you tell me about this? What's happening?
It's a very big crush.
Of course. Do you think people are okay? The drivers. What do you think?
Uh, yeah, they are usually okay because they're high 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 level safety.
They have very high level of safety, of course. Of course, something that we just saw here, you can kind of see this, the inside of a car, pretty much a NASCAR car looks something similar to this, of course, maybe exactly like this. All right. So why do they need such protection? What do you think? The bars, the metal bars, why do they need this?
Because there's very big speeds.
Well, the speed is not big. The speed is
Speed is
high
fast.
or low, yeah?
Yeah.
High or low speed. Or in other words, slow. Or the opposite of that is, of course, fast. So let's use that. All right. So the speed is
High.
very high speed, of course. All right. Okay. They definitely need that for protection. Now, speaking of protection, all right, check this out. Now, something that we also need for protection is a harness. In other words, safety harness. You know what it is? Check this out. See, what are they wearing?
They're wearing safety harness.
Harness, exactly. All right, safety, понятно, страховка или безопасность, или для безопасности, так сказать, безопасный. Harness – это именно, соответственно, то приспособление, как бы шлейка, так сказать, именно that people use. If we're thinking about dogs, понятно, если на собаке шлейка, да, что это такое? Harness on a dog. Good. All right, anyway, now why do you think they wear such a safety harness? What for? Why do they need it? Tell me.
They needed to don't fall.
They need it.
To not to fall.
Need it not to fall. Thank you. Don't forget that. Now don't. All right. Okay, they need it not to fall. Or they wear it not to fall. Or they wear it so they wouldn't fall. Yeah? They wear it so they wouldn't fall. All right. Absolutely. So how does it work? Tell me. How does it work?
How does it work? It's it locks around you.
Yum.
And holds you.
And holds you. But where do you attach the main cable? You attach it where?
To carbine.
To what?
Carbine.
Carbine. All right. So I was thinking, yeah, clip maybe carbine, or you attach it, I mean, to the actual structure that is holding you technically. Because, I mean, if the person falls, what happens? What catches the person? The cable, right?
Cable.
The wire, the cable, in other words. Yeah. So the cable does not allow the person to go where? Whee!
To go down.
To go down, going down more like becoming a pancake. All right. Yes. So yeah, they're definitely something that people need to definitely look at when it comes to safety. Have you ever seen such pictures? You know, maybe you're, I don't know, riding in the car, walking somewhere, you see that, you know, people are wearing that. Obviously, they won't be wearing it out in the streets. So where do we see that most of the time?
You see it's on the video.
The buildings? You see it where again?
On the
Construction sites, maybe, yeah?
construction sites. Yeah.
What's a construction site? Tell me.
It's a place where a new house is building.
A new building or project. Пассивный залог. Подсказка. Строится.
Building or project is constructed.
Is constructed or being constructed, yeah? Is being built or, of course, constructed. Yeah, sounds good. All right, now another purpose for that is actually something else. Well, here we have not so much construction, but more like, let's see, I was looking for like this guy. He's not constructing anything. What is he doing?
He's fixing
electricity, maybe. He does. Maybe he's an electrician, electrical engineer, maybe. All right. So yes, definitely. Now this guy, he's not really constructing, or he has nothing to do with electricity whatsoever. Now he is what? He's involved doing what?
He's cleaning windows.
Absolutely. All right. He's cleaning windows. Now this is one of the most dangerous jobs. Why do you think this is dangerous?
Because you can fall down.
Now, what helps people not to fall down?
What people
is what exactly helps people not to plummet to their deaths? Deaths to their demise. Yeah. What exactly?
Cables and
safety hearts. All right, dangerous, and like that. Absolutely. How dangerous is it? Especially if you're thinking about not a house or, 2-story building or something, or a house, but actually something way higher, right? In other words, something like that. Wow, that's a very creative guy here. Okay, but why do we need this, by the way? Why do we have, people cleaning windows? Why clean them?
Because windows get dirty.
True. All right. Now, when it comes to your windows, how do you clean them?
We don't clean them because they don't get dirty.
I see. All right. So technically, they even use some lifts, to lift people up and clean it. All right, kind of like that. Man, it's pretty dangerous. Like all the pictures we're looking at, they're pretty risky, yeah?
Yeah.
Check it out. So de-risking a dangerous job. What do you think this means? De-risking. Translate it.
De-risking. I don't know.
Well, again, что-то, это значит отказывается от того, что написано. Там риск, получается, как снижает риск, убирает риск в таком контексте. So this is what? What do we see here? In the picture, we can see what?
We can see drone.
And what do you think the drone will do?
It will clean windows.
Absolutely. Do you think this is better, or should we have people up there cleaning the windows?
I think it's better because it de-risks it
de-risks people from being what? Killed, yeah? From being killed.
Yeah.
All right, cleaning a window cleaning drone. All right, de-risks people from their deaths. Or demise. What does it mean, demise? Death? No, another word for that. So their demise, yeah, like that. I agree with that. So again, this is another example of future, something that we'll probably now do. In other words, cleaning by ourselves. This is pretty safe, I think. Yeah, cleaning this one. Why is this one safe?
Because it's a low house and it's cleaned by stick.
It's not a stick. A stick is something that we find outside. This is a water pressure cleaner, right? Something like that. Do you have something like that, or do you know some people who have it?
We had it
What happened to it?
when we had Dacia.
Mm-hmm. What'd you guys do to it?
We cleaned our car.
I know, but I mean, what'd you do with it? You sold it, yeah?
Yeah,
I see. Why do you think people use them?
they usually use them to clean something.
Absolutely. Look at that before and after photo. Incredible. All right. Yeah, man, it can really get messy. How does it actually work? Tell me. Explain all the magic behind this.
There is high pressure. There's a compressor inside the thing.
Mm-hmm. And what does it do? It pushes out what?
It pushes water out with high pressure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. Kind of like that does the trick, that does the magic. Kind of like that. Can you wash vehicles with that? What do you think? If you have a car, can you use it to wash a car?
Of course.
Do you know some people who do it?
Yeah, we do it. We did it.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Well, that's pretty cool. This one is actually, it's a battery driven. Huh. It's pretty cool as a battery. It's pretty cool. All righty, Bosch. That's the one. What brand you had? Do you remember the brand?
Car hair.
Nice. Pretty cool stuff. Deutschland. Yeah, man. All right. Anyway, what is this guy doing? Tell me.
He's washing the floor
With a
with a high pressure cleaner.
cleaner, of course, or a gun, pressure gun, maybe. All right, cool. Let us dive into our book. Let's see what we need to do next. All right, and maybe then later dive into some conversation. Let's talk in the book. All right, let's go to U6 now, and yeah, book 6 and the unit. Let's dive into the unit. All right, so the unit now. 6, lesson 6. All right, let's move on to that one then. All right. Present perfect continuous. That's the last topic we have done. All right, this I think we haven't yet done that. All right, fun facts. Yeah. So passive, future, new. This one. Did we do 6?
No, we didn't.
All right. History of the pen. Cool. All right. Let us see now. So again, let's go back to 5. Did we do inventions?
No.
No. All right. Now oh yes, that's the one we did last. Hot air balloon. Have you ever,
No, we
flown?
didn't do it.
We didn't do 5 yet. We didn't do 5.
Yeah, we didn't do 5.
Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon?
No, but I would.
But I would like.
But I'd like to.
I'd like to. Absolutely. All right. Now, what's an invention? Tell me. What is an invention?
Something new.
Something new, of course. Now, what inventions do you like? Give me some examples of the inventions which you truly like.
Um,
What's up? What's up? Excuse me?
I don't know.
You don't know any inventions?
No.
Come on, man, this is ridiculous. Tell me, какие изобретения ты знаешь? Серьезно, ни одного?
Ну, не знаю.
Alright, подожди. Мы сейчас общаемся через что?
Через ноутбук,
Через что мы общаемся?
через компьютер.
Через компьютер, окей. Компьютер, бэм, пример, invention. Тот факт, что твой компьютер и мой компьютер, мы вместе соединяемся, и получается, мы слышим друг друга. Это какая invention? Это не из-за компьютера, а это из-за изобретения под названием
Интернет.
интернет. Thank you. Не пугай меня. Ты серьезно пример не мог мне дать с изобретением? Come on. All right. You have a phone?
Yeah.
Of course you do. Is that an invention?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you have a television?
No.
Okay, fine. But ты слышал, такое изобретение есть, правильно? Это тоже изобретение. Так что давай меня не пугай, Дмитрий. All right. You know it's an invention. Just look around you. A refrigerator, a fridge, invention. An AC, invention. Everything that you see, it's an invention. All right. Anyway, that's pretty simple. Let's move on to this. At the Museum of Inventions. That's a pretty cool museum. Have you ever been to such a museum?
No, I've never been to it.
Not to it. Now, this museum, it's for the kids. It's whatever the museum is. To such a museum, of course. All right. Would you like to?
Yeah, I like to.
What do you think you can see in such a museum?
I can see revolution of inventions.
Revolution, technically.
Cars, techniques, of machines.
We don't say techniques. We say
Electricity.
Electricity, we can see that's an invention. Again, electricity, it's a beautiful invention. Well, not electrics, electronics, yeah?
Electronics.
Ben Franklin. Who is the guy? Ben Franklin.
I don't know.
It's the guy that helped us with the electricity, yeah? Kind of like that. All right, he's an inventor, a scientist, right? So kind of like that. He is somebody who studied electricity. All right. Anyway, он один из founding fathers. Слышал такой термин? Founding fathers. All right. Отцы-основатели, термин, это именно значит, all right, мы, конечно же, тоже можем найти Ben Franklin or full name Benjamin. All right. So again, это именно отцы-основатели, те, которые Конституцию писали, соответственно, let's just read that. Давай просто прочтем. Не фанатеем с именами, как бы, просто. These seven men
are principally founding fathers. George
don't go crazy. Давай пропустим имена. While there were
many others who contributed to the founding of the United States, these seven are considered by most are founding fathers.
Exactly, all right. Так что отцы-основатели для Америки это имеются в виду те люди, которые писали Конституцию, и, конечно же, так сказать, положили начало в стране такой, которую мы знаем как Америка. I mean, the US, the United States of America. All right. Имена те, которые следует, конечно же, просто хоть прочесть и знать, конечно же, George Washington, the first president and former general. All right. Let's read that. Просто пробежимся имена, давай лучше прочтем. Thomas Jefferson,
John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, and James Madison.
James Madison, absolutely. All right, so again, you have a question?
Это в каких веках, наверное, были?
Когда Америка независимость мы сказала, говорит, мы независимые, we're going to be independent. When? In 1776, yeah? Примерно ориентировка это в это время. All right. So technically, again, try to remember them. All right. Первый президент банальной Америки, George Washington. And note number one, right? If we go back to dollar, right? The US dollar, $1, it's what? What will you see there? You'll see what picture?
I see picture of money.
Oh, yeah, that's a picture of not money. He is not money. He is money technically, but is this
He's
guy,
Washington.
Washington, right? The very first president of the US. All right. As well as Benjamin Franklin, of course, you'll see him. All right. So, in other words, let's go to $100 bill, kind of like that. Who's this gentleman? Ben Franklin, right? Franklin, of course. All right. So again, the same goes for Hamilton and so on. Anyway, so these guys, men, let's say, of course, they're very important people. So we know who they are. They're called the founding fathers. Yeah. Founding fathers. Термин понятен, что значит? Отцы-основатели. Что это значит для тебя? What does it mean to you when we say the word founding and fathers? Tell me.
Как inventors.
In some retrospect, yes, they are inventors. They were inventors, but not all of them, but still, they are the people who actually created America, the US. Yeah? They wrote the Constitution. Yeah? Конституция, это что значит для тебя? Constitution. What is Constitution?
Constitution.
It's the law of the nation, yeah? It can't, закон страны. That's all it means, right? So it's basic constitution, of course. Let's read that. The basic principles.
The basic principles and laws of a nation, state, or social group that determine the powers and duties of the government and guarantee certain rights to the people in it.
Very good. All right, let's say, of course, let's check this out. Let's go back and just copy this here. Let's say determine. Let's say E here. All right, determine, not I, right? Let's do E. The other one, oopsie. Let's make it red. All right, the government basic guarantee. Guarantee. Certain.
Certain.
Do you understand what I mean? Certain. Определенные, конкретные. All right, certain. All right, let's check it out. So certain, oopsie, let's do certain. So I'm looking for a certain, I don't know, type of bread. All right, конкретный, определенный, именно не какой-то типичный, а именно something unusual, something not typical. All right, so we got the word certain. It's C, obviously, don't forget about that. So this is what Constitution is, yeah? Any questions about this?
No questions.
This is what?
No questions.
All right, cool. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. So your homework is going to be tell me who is on banknotes again. 1, 5, 10, 20, and 50, and 100. All right. Обязательно попытайся выучить эти имена, они на самом деле очень легкие, просто банально, если тебе это интересно, это optional, конечно же, не обязательно тебе это делать, но если интересно, мы уже победили, какие имена находятся на этих двух купюр, это очень понятно. Не все, например, 5-е, это другой человек, Lincoln, of course, so как бы найдешь, кто где, и мне next time можешь сказать. Имена на этих всех купюрах, American dollar, okay?
Okay.
Any questions about this?
No questions.
All right, sounds cool. All right, so what's the plan for today? Tell me, what will you do?
Steak. Готов. Рассказывай.
I'll eat steak.
You'll eat steak. All right, my man. That's cool. Steak sounds like a good idea. All right. Listen, of course, I wish you a very cool celebration. I'll see you next time. All right. I will see you maybe, I don't know, Saturday or something. Maybe we can move the lesson from Sunday to Saturday. I don't know. Your dad will text me most likely. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
All right. I will see you next time then. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Always welcome.